is willing to sacrifice your life. Hopefully you never will, but every single one of you is willing to sacrifice your life for this great country and for the people that you serve in your communities. I just want you to know, from the President of the United States, but from everybody, I think I can say comfortably, even in partisan and difficult times, that I represent the whole country when I say to all of our members of the International Association of Firefighters, we are thankful to you, we are proud of you, we love you, and we're going to do everything that we can to support you. Now let me talk just a little bit about what it means to really support you, because I think it's important. It's of course important that the Vice President stand up here and say how grateful he is, and I certainly am. I'm grateful to each and every one of you and the people you serve, but it's not just about words, it's about action. And that's one of the things I'm proudest about this administration is that we have actually backed up the pride and the support and the gratitude that we have for all of you with very meaningful action. You heard Ed talk a little bit about the Social Security Fairness Act. Well, one of the reasons why that happened is because the President of the United States, and I believe it was even before the inauguration, the President of the United States made sure that congressional Republicans stayed on top of that legislation and we worked to get it done. That happened because of presidential leadership. Do you think Joe Biden was making those phone calls, ladies and gentlemen? I just got to say, I don't think so. Sorry, I got a little partisan there. But we owe it to Americans who suffered through exposure to toxic chemicals, especially the first responders who seek to protect others from harm. We owe it to you to actually look after you and to take care of you. In that vein, one of the first pieces of legislation I ever worked on was the Railway Safety Act. And I'll never forget your support in making that act a possibility. We actually got it, by the way, into the most recent transportation package. I'm sure Ed and all of you will use your very able lobbying and persuasion tactics to make sure that that legislation actually becomes law. Because here's the thing, when I met the firefighters who dealt with that terrible train derailment in East Palestine, one of the things that I picked up is, they weren't angry, they weren't mad, that was their job. They went into a very dangerous situation because that was their job and that's what they expect to do. But they were worried about one thing. What might happen with all these toxic chemicals that were in the air? Would they have long-term problems? Would they suffer some consequences? And one of the things that Secretary Kennedy and I worked on is making sure that we are studying